Sen. John McCain, REs, speaks to reporters at the Capitol on Thursday hours before casting the decisive no vote against the Republican healthcare plan. Cliff Owen, AP, Mitch McConnell and John McCain have a core fundamental difference in their approach to politics. The Kentucky Republican counts success almost entirely through political victories, wins and losses best measured by the elections every 2 years. The Arizona Republican measures success in the worthiness of the fight, a determination that is sometimes influenced by his predilection for playing the maverick, and the attention that brings. Never has that disparity, in more than 3 decades together in the Senate, been on display quite like the past few days. On Tuesday, McCain was a conservative hero, scorned by liberals as hypocrite. By early Friday morning he was back in liberals' good graces, the subject of some grumbling from Republicans and on the receiving end of a pointed tweet from President Trump, who earlier in the week called him a brave American hero. His decisive vote, after 1 a.m. Friday, to oppose McConnell, Trump and the overwhelming majority of Senate Republicans on the effort to revamp the Affordable Care Act will help define his career. It was an encapsulation, in less than 60 hours, of how often he goes from friend to foe. First, after getting diagnosed last week with an aggressive form of brain cancer, McCain flew back to Washington Tuesday to cast a crucial vote allowing Senate Republicans to begin considering their bill. McConnell grew emotional as McCain delivered a 15-minute oratory about returning the chamber to its glory, a world where in his view committees, not party leaders, craft bills and bipartisanship is the norm. By 1 a.m. Friday that warmth toward McCain turned into fury as he joined 2 other Republicans, Sens. Susan Collins, Maine, and Lisa Murkowski, Alaska, in denying McConnell his last-ditch effort to keep alive the effort to repeal Obamacare. "It's time to move on," McConnell said after the bill's stinging defeat. It was the most humiliating legislative defeat of McConnell's more than 32 years in the Senate, all the more so because he had shrunk his ambition to a narrow bill that was only meant to serve as a vehicle to open a new round of negotiations with House Republicans. McCain had issued a pretty clear warning, during his Tuesday speech, that he wasn't much interested in just chalking up a win for Republicans. "Sometimes, I wanted to win more for the sake of winning than to achieve a contested policy," McCain told his colleagues, not even 2 weeks removed from the surgery above his left eye that revealed the brain tumor. A few minutes later, he urged them to join him in rejecting that approach, urging more across-the-aisle give and take. "It is our responsibility to preserve that, even when it requires us to do something less satisfying than winning," he said. "Even when we must give a little to get a little." This is the single biggest divide between McConnell, 75, and McCain, 80. McConnell is a proud political pugilist whose very essence is defined by how many wins Republicans chalk up. Every decision in the 10.5 years since he became GOP leader has been crafted toward trying to capture and then maintain the Senate majority. His mantra the past few weeks was that Republicans had to pass a rewrite of the 2010 health law because they had told their conservative base of voters that they would ever since Democrats passed it on a party line vote. Failure.